Mark your calendars! On September 13th, it's the little girl's birthday bash. And guess what? The mechanic's joining in too. It's like a double celebration for all you IDV mains out there. Especially us little girl enthusiasts who have been through the ups and downs. But hold on a second. Despite the festivities, it's no secret that our dear little girl hasn't exactly had the red carpet treatment in the game. From accusations of being toxic to getting labeled as a low-effort character, it's been a rough ride. Even YouTubers have piled on with videos that seem more like roast sessions than celebrations. So, in this episode of IDV Radio, I've invited the little girl herself to spill the tea on all this drama. I'm Silmina, your host for today's roller coaster ride through the world of Identity V. Let's dive in and see what the birthday girl has to say about it all. So, little Alice, how do you feel about finally having a birthday of your own after 2 long years?
Well, it's like eating your favorite cake and then realizing it's filled with raisins. On one hand, yay, a celebration just for me. But on the other, it's like, hey, remember how half the player base treats you like the game's punching bag? So yeah, a mix of excitement and please let this be over soon vibes.
But hey, you've still got a loyal fan base out there. There are plenty of players who main you with pride.
Oh, absolutely, and I'm super grateful for that. But you know how humans are wired, right? We tend to dwell on the bad stuff more than the good. It's like this. You can have a stellar year at work, and then one bad day and suddenly it feels like all your life choices have been questioned. It's the same in-game too. One bad rank match can undo a week's worth of stellar performances. That's why tutorials on how to not suck at the game are way more popular than funny moments. So, even though people may say I'm cute and all, my mind is just busy replaying all the times I've been told to uninstall the game.
That's quite a harsh treatment. Do you know why people have been treating you that way?
Oh, you know the story. Back in the day, NetEase made me the ultimate scapegoat. Literally. I had this nifty little ability to cancel the hunter's attack recovery, making me the go-to blame target whenever a team lost. And let's not forget my leeching ability. I mean, all I do is hop on someone's back and let them carry me around while I mess with the hunter's plans, right? Of course, that's gonna ruffle some feathers.
That's true to a certain point. But hey, didn't they change your skill so it doesn't cancel the hunter's attack animation anymore? Are you still getting all this hate?
Oh, absolutely! Though, I think those who still throw shade are probably the ones who can't admit they messed up themselves and just need someone to blame. And since my paper skill sometimes accidentally delivers the hunter to another survivor's lap, I guess I'm still seen as annoying by some. Well, haters gonna hate.
Do you think any of these allegations against you are fair?
Look, every character has their own quirks. If trashing me is fair, then what about Norton players who accidentally catapult survivors straight into the hunter's arms? Or how about Enchantress mains who can still cancel the hunter's attack recovery? They mess up just as much, if not more, but you don't see them getting nearly as much hate as I do.
I see your point. So, what about the little devil stigma that some players have given you?
Oh, you mean the stigma you gave me? Don't play innocent, Silmina. I know what you've been saying about me. But yeah, I get it. People think I'm a little devil because I mess up teamwork, ruin kites, and just leech off others. But hey, even though I despise the stigma, I've got no choice but to live with it. Well, live is a bit of a stretch, considering I'm just a bunch of pixels. But you know what I mean.
Okay. Guilty as charged. I tease you because you're just so darn cute.
Cute? Cute doesn't even cover it. I'm like super duper adorable and you all know it. Admit it, you call me a devil. You hate on me. But I've got more costumes than Percy, and I've had a few crossover characters already. That just proves how much people secretly love me, despite the devil in disguise thing. Double standards. Much?
Well, if you could change one thing about how you're treated in the game, what would it be?
Oh, that's easy. Could I just have one day where no one throws a tantrum when they lose a match? Like, I get it. Losing sucks. But do we really need to escalate to smashing gadgets and cursing me out? I'm just a virtual character trying to live my best undead life here. Maybe if people chilled out a bit, we could all enjoy the game more. But I guess that's asking too much in a world where kiting skill equals life success.
Well, thanks for your time, little Alice. Now, let's check out some messages from our listeners. We've got a ton of birthday wishes here, and some are surprisingly sweet. Let's kick things off with Maytel. He says a haunted doll skin would be perfect for you. What do you think?
Oh, naturally, a creepy doll would suit me. I mean, I can already turn myself into one, so why not go full Annabelle? But let's see what else he wrote. The creepy doll would remind him of what kind of hellish creature I am. Wait, is this a birthday wish or a roast? I'm not sure whether to say thank you or call an exorcist.
Just take it as a twisted form of affection. Moving on, we've got something from Lester Herview. Does his comment ring any bells for you, little Alice?
It sure does. That comment brings back all the painful memories I had to deal with in the past. And just when I thought I'd moved on, here we are again. Thanks for the trip down memory lane, Lester.
I see. Okay, next up is someone named BR. He's asking, if you could stop canceling his dash?
Look, I'm just trying to help, all right? It's not like a prospector or enchantress get this much flack when they use their abilities. Why am I the one catching all the heat? I'm sorry if my skill messes up sometimes, but I swear, I don't mean to. Now, Silmina, on the other hand, would totally do it on purpose. We all know how she accidentally pushes everyone into the tram, right?
Hey, I don't do that on purpose. My hand slipped.
Your hand slips every time? Oh, wow! I bet at least 50% of all little girl main suffering is directly your fault. So, thanks for that.
You're welcome. Anyway, our next message is from Fiorina. She says that even though you might fail miserably, you're always trying to help. And since you're a little girl, we should help you too.
Oh, I love Fiorina! Finally, someone who gets me. She'll always have a special place in my heart. But, I wonder if she's being a little ironic here. I mean, people say they want to help, but then they turn around and throw me under the bus.
Probably a bit of irony there. Next up, we have Sorcat asking, how can you and the journalist have different birthdays when you're literally the same person?
Great question. So, even though we're basically the same, the devs decided to give us separate birthdays based on when we were added to the game. Alice popped into existence in April 2023, and I came along in September 2022. So yeah, different birthdays, same existential crisis.
Interesting. Now, let's see. We've got a message from Haley WTF. She says she shares the same birthday as you. Anything you want to say to her?
That depends. If she's happy about it, then happy birthday to her. But if she's been trash-talking me, well, happy birthday, and also, screw you.
Quite the variety of feelings there. We've got a lot of birthday wishes, but we're running short on time. So, last question. Do you have anything you'd like to say to the little girl mains out there?
Yes, to all the little girl mains, please use your common sense, especially in rank matches. When you mess up, it's not just you getting the blame, it's me, the little girl. I'm so sick of people calling me annoying or worse, and seeing myself ridiculed on YouTube. So, please, for the love of all things pixelated, just use your common sense.
Well, that was an interesting chat. Thanks so much, little Alice, for joining us.
You're welcome, and thank you too, Silmina, but also screw you!
Well, folks, that's a wrap for today's IDV Radio. We'll see you next week, hopefully with a guest who won't curse me out the entire time. If you've got something to add, drop it in the comments, but keep the toxicity to a minimum, alright? Thanks for tuning in to IDV Radio. This is Silmina signing off. Catch you next time, folks!